Without further ado, I think it's time now to ignore Suzette Tomlinson and DeVoe. Take your mind off of the burgeoning beauty and focus on the facts. Damn it. It's time for the good news, the bad news, and the other shit.
Whatever happened to the motherfucker contest?
Oh,
we did it.
I love it. You know what?
Well, let me tell you.
Well, thank you.
We did that, Mother, and it wasn't that good. They're not all the same.
Exactly.
There's some. Okay. I tell you, some of them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we've got some breaking news. You know what breaking news is?
News that breaks.
It's breaking news. Damn it. Breaking news, and it comes to us from Port Townsend, as our GNM bureau chief has got to report the news of the weather.
Hello there, Pack Stereo. This is the GNN bureau chief as I'm about to go outside and deal with the real world. As you know, there's been a few problems, but I'm getting energized, remember that word, to deal with Apple. So this is my spiritual icon. I want to show you this. Every morning I have Leroy the fish. Watch this.
That's the pagan god Leroy.
Okay.
Okay, so there you have it. I'm getting ready to go. Dealing with life's frustrations. This is the GNN bureau chief coming to you live from Port Townsend, Washington.
Mac McAllister. Mac got the scarf.
That's it. I love
He got the scarf.
You ain't nothing but a pimp. You're a full-time pimp. GNN Mac, I got to give it to you, man. The fish got me. The fish got me.
He got me too.
The fish got me.
Well,
man.
because Mac says he woke up, he says, this is what the weather, he sent this to me earlier, says, this is what it looks like.
Oh.
Outside his window.
No way. Come on.
What is he like?
Where does he live?
He says he lives on the on the dock.
He lives on
He's right at the dock of Port Townsend. Down by the water. He gets to hear the seagulls.
See?
And he gets to run and jump and hide from the seagulls.
You know what I'm saying?
He's right there, but he's right there by it.
Yeah, he's right. He's about 2 miles away from Gilligan's Island.
2 miles. That's about it.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
See, everybody can't live like that, Mac. You know, we can't look out our. You know what? We actually do have water splashing outside our windows. Just in the bathroom.
I try to wait till I get into the house now.
Well,
because it's a long walk. What are you guys saying?
Yeah, well, that is how I treat
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say anything. And he's
They're smart.
Go to the
I didn't know she was 17. She looked 18.
See, I knew it. Mac, congratulations,
you
man.
knew exactly what you were doing.
You guys, hey, so that was our GNM. We're getting reports on the weather from all over. We've had reports from our station bureau chief in Pittsburgh, Philip Cuthbert of PMC.
Yeah.
He sent us the recent video about how cold it was, and now we have Mac McAllister,
That's right.
our GNM bureau chief from Port Townsend.
The river runs through it.
So you guys, let's talk about first stories of the day. Okay, we got some stories here, and I got first of
Are
all,
you seriously not doing that pitch?
what pitch?
You know
What pitch? I didn't mean to.
About how you two can have your own station.
You missed that. You want that?
Replaced by the poetry, I guess.
Oh, the spoken word.
Yeah.
Where's that chick at? She hasn't said that thing yet. Did we miss it?
Oh, Blog Talk when
Yeah.
she starts. Yeah, that happens.
She's so
earlier.
she's.
Yeah, observe
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, so
I
much
love it.
more,
I
and to
love
know
it.
that they actually
That was
mean
at
something
10
to them.
o'clock, but we didn't start the show to 10:30.
Because you guys were distracting us with your female talk, that stuff. That's right, all about the candles. I wouldn't want to talk about none of that. All right, how about this one, you guys? The Costa Concordia, which is one of our trending tweets, is the ship that lies on its side off the coast of Tuscany.
Still.
They're about to pump the gas and fuel out of it.
Oh, that's good.
Well, check this out. Yesterday, Victor alerted me to this news item. When it turns out that the company, the parent company of the Costa Concordia, has offered the surviving passengers a 30% discount on their next Costa cruise. And I said, this is a real story.
As if you would actually do it again.
Yeah. The people are a little pissed off.
Like my whole family died.
Oh man.
They offer them a 30% discount on the next cruise.
That's so ridiculous. That's the most
So how much
ridiculous
money
thing
are
I've
they
heard all
paying
year.
them? Let's start with
Well, right now, because what I found out is that depending upon
That's
where
the
the
one
company
where
is
captain
chartered,
went first, right?
huh?
That's the one where the
Yeah, the
captain
cap.
went
That's
first.
right. And you can't sue. Everybody can't sue every
That's right.
company from every country.
You sure can.
There's all kind of rules that, of course, have nothing whatsoever to do with money.
nothing.
Nothing whatsoever. But as it turns out, you can sue them. So you have people who are launching a lawsuit in Miami, asking for right now, it looks like $513 million.
Wow.
Which would amount to about 160,000 each. But they do rest easy now knowing that they have that 30% discount
I'm sorry. That's
on your next
They
cruise.
better be real careful, okay? Because someone get real upset and go postal on them. I mean,
can't-
that's an insult.
I just want to know.
Yeah, that
Truly
is.
an insult.
I just want to know the PR department. I just want to know who walked in the
people die?
room. Yes.
Everybody but
There
how
are
many?
how many? Is it up to 12, Mario, or is it more? Is it more than
It's
12?
now up to 16.
16 people have
And
passed,
let's put it like
you know.
this. It's the people who, you have a bunch of people missing in a boat that's laying on its side.
Right.
So it's more.
After a while,
You
you
figure
kind of, the missing might be in the actual dead
Yeah.
people.
Yes.
But you got to look through all that because you have people who have little pockets.
That's right.
And that's the horrible thought that someone is still trapped. They just had a 2-week-old baby that was pulled out of the rubble.
Of the,
Of I think it was in Turkey, somewhat, or Afghanistan. One.
Yeah.
So there's always,
Miracles.
miracles that happen. People would get pockets.
Well,
So
have we heard the percentage of how many are missing?
I think there's like 30
something?
something people that were
Yeah.
missing.
30 something. So you know what that
That's
means.
sad.
Yeah.
So okay, so that so that now
That's
okay.
bad news.
Well, I got okay.
Can you
I
us with some good news?
no, not yet. No, no.
I'm sorry.
No, how about this one? 20% of Americans are mentally disturbed. That's right, you guys.
That's unbelievable. isn't
Yeah,
it?
check this out. And this is a
Yeah.
big study. It's hard to read this little type sometimes. But check it out. They did this study, and it's actually a big study about the how much mental disease. Now remember, depression is really common, you guys, out there. In fact, the 20% of Americans that are mentally disturbed across all age ranges, they're estimating between the ages of 18 and 25, 30%
Wow.
of people have some kind of a mental illness, including depression, drug abuse, substance abuse. In fact, they say at any given time, 8.7 million Americans have suicidal thoughts. 2.5 million are going to follow through, and 1.1 million, 2.5 million are going to make an attempt, and 1.1 million eventually succeed. So this
Why
is the
everyone
numbers.
So depressed?
Wow, that's a good story.
Is it the recession?
Well, I think that's probably a contributor. Not enough
But
good
the
weed.
young kids are actually being affected more.
No,
You
would
mentally
think the
disturbed
older
well,
people
certain.
that.
Well, actually, you see what happens is remember you have certain periods of time in your life that are actually more troublesome. Adolescence being one.
Right.
So a lot of us who are older, I want to go back to like 30, 35.
Not 20.
I don't want to go back to 20. I damn sure don't want to
Yeah.
be 16.
There,
No,
no,
I
no.
Okay, I don't know about anybody who wants to be
No.
a teenager
No.
at all.
No.
With none of that shit
Not
going
even
on.
the teenager one.
No,
Too restrictive.
You can have that.
It's like having your own human
Right.
handcuffs,
Right.
and your brain just goes backwards.
Right.
Imagine you right now having to go back towards your mind at 16.
Oh, see, that's hell.
That's hard.
First of all, I can't be making that many phone calls in one day. Remember that? Used to get on the phone, I used to call my girlfriend before I went to school.
Now you
phone
just
all
have
the
to
time,
tweet her
running
and
the bill
text
up.
her. It's all-
Yeah, we would sit on the phone so that we would fall asleep and wake up and you could hear him sleeping.
Really?
On the phone. I was.
Aw, you
You
were
were
just
special.
so romantic.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, I did. I liked
that happens
I
now.
loved him.
So I get
now
people that
fall asleep and they're yanking
You
on it.
fall asleep on the phone.
No, they're falling asleep on me. So I thought they were bored. I thought they were just bored.
Well, you know, when you date those older women, those puppies go to sleep. Go get you a sandwich if you want. That's why you should date somebody your own age, because y'all be.
See,
Mac McAllister, the one who sent in, of course, that wonderful report. He said, with his infinite wisdom, that as you get older, you can always have all the sex you want, no matter what age you are, as long as you can stand the sight of someone your own age naked.
Now, to tell Mac this, on Yahoo, on their front page, they have a woman who's 62 years old.
Oh, yes.
And she looks amazing.
Designer.
Yes. And she's flawless at 62.
That's right.
So,
Wang.
there's no reason to get, out of shape and old and decrepit. Just keep thinking that you are beautiful.
But one day, that shit is going to slip.
see,
one day.
That's not
did
true.
see a beauty pageant, like everybody was supposedly 50. I was like, is this real? Because those chicks didn't look 50.
They look good, huh?
They were in bikinis. Like,
Wow,
they
I
were,
love that.
wow.
That gives you a false impression of what you're going to expect.
Hush up. A friend of mine's mother is 100 years old, and she is amazing. She looks like she's about 60, and she's 100. She moves around. She says she doesn't take any vitamins. She eats right. She feels right. And even in Africa, they live to 120 out there, and when they die,
Some
they
make
don't
it to
look
about
that bad.
8, though.
You know what, DeVoe? I was
I'm
listening
sorry.
to you, DeVoe.
They
Whenever
do have the
you have a
they
rough
do have the
time,
wives.
I watch
I'm sorry.
you.
They do have the elders. They do have the elders that make it. They have some that make
It's
it.
an amazing thing.
I don't know if I want to be 120 though.
That's a pretty.
Because you
That's,
can't really do nothing.
and then
no
everybody
more.
dies that you know, right?
Yeah,
Like,
your children are dead, your
yes,
grandchildren.
Yes.
That's one of the things that, to me, even as I approach my senior years, it becomes difficult to adjust, or you have to take the attitude adjusting to the new, because things that are familiar
We'll start dying.
will start going away, and soon you'll find yourself surrounded by things that are, for the most part, unfamiliar.
Well,
So you have to change your attitude.
That's
Kind
what was
of.
so sad in that Benjamin Buttons movie.
Mhm.
He was especially like he was getting younger, but
Everybody else got old.
yeah,
To me, that was one of the salient, points of that movie, was how those things happen. Just like the Green Mile, how we deal with aging. The price of living a long time is you have to go watch everyone you love die.
yeah. I don't know, like 100, like I can't do nothing anymore. I just
Not you. Yours will still be up there at 100.
I don't want to be around at 100. I'm sorry. I
Fine.
can't do nothing. Just
Yeah, you
go
can.
nowhere.
To sleep on your stomach.
People gotta take care of me.
No. What? You can.
You know what that means?
Okay, yeah. That's,
What? She said she can't do that at 100.
so what is sleeping on her stomach?
Right.
make you do?
That means that, if the old guy comes by, gets lucky, he might cuddle. What? Okay. All right. Anyway, we got another story for you, because I know you're loving these stories.
Can I work the sound effects in our
Yeah, right.
Where the sound effects are now?
All right.
Well, wait till school starts. It's gonna be
As you
mad
notice,
sound effects up in here.
But I'm only
Let
one.
me work it.
Did anybody else bring any
Oh.
damn stories today?
Yeah,
I
I
thought
want to
not.
talk about how Roseanne Barr went in on Beyonce
Oh,
on Twitter. Did you guys hear
Oh,
about that?
no. That was kind
You know-
of beneath our radar.
Well, because